Well, I've chosen to come here to this Spanish-looking town a couple of 100 miles north of the lines to find this archaeological site that's called Chavin de Huantar, otherwise known as the real Temple of Doom. These are the ruins of Chavin de Huantar. Like the Nazca city of Cahuachi, Chavin was a sprawling ceremonial center. It might not look like much today, but 2,500 years ago, this could be where the story of the Nazca lines really begins. Yet the real story, a story of drug-fueled psychedelic rituals, didn't take place up here. It happened underground. This is Chavin's most remarkable feature, and why some call this place the real Temple of Doom. These eerie underground tunnels go on for miles. American archaeologist John Rick believes this was the setting for a terrifying initiation ritual, meant to demonstrate the awesome and frightening power of the gods of Chavin. For the initiates, what would they have been going through as they were coming through these tunnels?
Well, we have to suspect that probably prior to coming in at all, they would have been given some sort of a psychoactive substance to ingest, the San Pedro or some other of the psychoactives that we suspect for Chavin.
San Pedro is a potent hallucinogen extracted from the San Pedro cactus. It's been used in rituals all over South America for centuries.
They probably would have been in the dark for a number of hours, waiting for something to happen. And suddenly you had this image seared into your brain. Out of nowhere, it would seem this incredible stone idol.
That image was the Lanzon, the main god of Chavin.
And as you can see, it's a transformed figure. Human with fangs, with snake hair, as we've seen before, with elongate fingernails approximating claws. A highly transformed individual.
This Nazca flask is decorated with the image of the hallucinogenic San Pedro cactus. And this same cactus is just as unmistakably portrayed on a stone carving here at the very heart of Chavin.
San Pedro gave the lubricant for the visions that were necessary to reinforce the experience. This wasn't really psychoactive, fun drug use.
At this point, taking San Pedro sounds like as good a plan as any to solve this age-old mystery. It's no crazier than believing in aliens or even dowsers. And if San Pedro is the answer, then I have no choice. I'm going to meet a shaman and go through a psychedelic ritual as ancient as the Nazca people themselves.